Hey, I'm Brian Logan Dales from the Somerset, and we are here with Richard Thinks. I only went one time as a fan. I was about 15, and I went to Warped Tour in Phoenix, Arizona, only to see Fall Out Boy. I didn't really grow up around this world, so I didn't really know anything about it, but they were playing Warped Tour, so I went to go see it. And I only watched them, so I didn't really I didn't really take it all in when I was a teenager as a fan. So the first year we did Warped Tour was a whole different experience for me. We did the tour for the first time in 2010. Felt like we were like freshmen in high school. We didn't know what to expect. There was so much going on at Warped Tour. There's so much happens all day. We were doing everything ourselves. We were getting up in the morning and unloading our gear from the semis and walking the lines and everything. So we were doing a lot. But I think it really taught us a lot about who we were as a band. And it was definitely a freshman in high school type experience. God, it's been a lot. I mean, this whole year in general has been something different because we're doing it on main stage this year, and it feels like a whole different thing. I mean, we had one of the best shows we've ever had in Chicago the other day. I remember Ventura Warped Tour this year. We played last, kind of in the near it was basically a home show for me, and it was cool to see like that, and it was the day Linkin Park played, so I didn't really think at 8:30 anyone would still be there, but we had an amazing crowd. There was a band on the tour last year called Wallpaper that played at the Warped Tour prom last year, and it was one of the most fun nights of my entire life. So there's a million different memories about Warped Tour that I just will absolutely always remember. I think what makes Warped Tour such a unique experience to the fan versus most tours is I remember teenagers come to Warped Tour. I went to Warped Tour and I got to meet Fall Out Boy, and I think people come to these shows because it's such a more engaging connection to your fans because people are hanging out their tents. So go above and beyond out of your way, especially if you're a new band, to spend time at your own tent and just meet everybody who comes by. And if you're a new band, walk the lines in the morning and sell CDs. You will be so surprised how many records you're gonna sell. It doesn't, because there's no other festival that has successfully turned their festival into a tour. You don't see Coachella doing it in every single city. That's very, very hard to do. It's hard to turn a festival into a tour, so I got to give Kevin Lyman a lot of respect to have made this work for 20 years. Also, there's so many cities in the country that don't really get a big festival except for a Warped Tour. So, Warped Tour's not like anything else. There's only about 11 or 12 more shows, but if you're coming to one of those shows, please check out the Somerset. We've had so much fun all summer, and we're gonna go home after this tour and make a new record. So, stay tuned.
My first time attending the Warped Tour as a fan was in 2004 in Arizona. It was amazing. I had never seen anything, hadn't seen anything like that before in my life. You know, there were